Hi and welcome back to Lichi Glow channel. If this is your first time here, you're highly welcome. This is Lichi Glow channel. In today's video, I have a very special guest. In fact, today is going to be a different platform, and I want you guys to sit and relax and enjoy today's video. So, like I said earlier, I have a very special friend, and she's going to introduce herself. She's going to say when she came to Finland and how long she has been in Finland, what she came to do in Finland, right? And many other interesting questions. So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So, what is your name?
Yeah, my name is I'm Hilary.
Okay.
I'm Hilary Latte. I've been in Finland for about 4 years now.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what did you come to Finland to do?
I came to study.
All right. So, which course?
I came to study nursing. So I graduated last year, and I'm currently working as a registered nurse.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. When you came to Finland, you experienced some cultural shock. In fact, before we talk about that, I want you to define what you think is cultural shock.
Okay.
Cultural shock to you.
Yeah. I can't even give a specific definition, but but according to like what we've heard and what we generally understand, it's like a shock that I think you experience in when you see or experience a new culture. So just the shock that comes from seeing something or a way of life that is different from the one you already know or have had. Yeah. So that's a culture shock to me.
All right. So I came 2018 summer, and before I came, I heard that during the summer the sun don't go down. So, but when I came, I was like, okay, won't I just sleep at night because the sun didn't just go down. Even with the dark curtains, I could not just sleep at all. So that's one of my cultural shock. I heard it, but to experience it is something different. I discovered that for some days I began to have migraine because I could not sleep. In the night I want to go out because it's so bright. It's like afternoon.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And then people were fainting. That summer was really, really hot. They dated like it was like 100 years ago. They experienced such a summer, such kind of heat that people were fainting. Actually, the elderly ones were fainting and all that. So, how was your own experience when you came to Finland?
So you came in like summer.
Yeah, I came summer period.
I came in December. So I
Oh my
came
God.
when the winter was really like, should I say wintering? It was I came a week before like Christmas.
Okay.
So it was like really cold. I don't really remember the weather, whether it was snowing or something, but it was cold. Because obviously back home we have at least, let's say, 20 degrees.
Yeah.
That's like the coldest for us.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
we were below the freezing point. So we were in a freezer. I entered a freezer when I came to Finland. That was it for me. I was like, okay, it's cold, but I didn't know it was like this cold.
Cold, yeah.
And I remember I had this very big jacket, an oversized jacket, because like it belonged to my dad. And
Oh my God.
yeah, I was very slim, and I was in this very big jacket. So the jacket wasn't protecting me from the cold. Yeah. So for me, that was one like culture shock, the cold weather.
During the winter in Finland, usually the cold is one thing. Then the darkness. Can you talk about the darkness?
The darkness. It's something that even the Finns here talk about all the time. It's like
Oh my God.
yeah, everything when you have a conversation with them about the weather in winter, they always come up with that dark part. Yeah. So for me, it was too dark. What shocked me about the darkness was the darkness started like 3 p.m. like Like back home, the sun is setting 6 p.m., 7 p.m. latest. But here, in fact, the sun will attempt to rise around 9 a.m. and then by 2 you have to be going back home because 3 o'clock there's no sunshine. Like, so that was also like, it's still, for me, it's still a shock. And even the Finns, I think, are not over it.
Yeah,
'cause
that's
they
true.
Still, they still talk about it. Honestly,
It's
yeah,
really depressing. I know to
yeah.
for many of us, like all of us.
We all don't understand it. And then I think the snow too. It's not really a cultural shock, but like it was nice to see it.
Yeah,
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 it
for
was.
the first time, right?
Yeah, it was so nice. I really enjoyed it. But it really also helped with the darkness.
Yeah, that's true.
If it doesn't snow, it's
Really
so,
dark.
it's really dark. When it snows, it really helps like with the lightning. And I think when it's Christmas and there's snow,
It's
so,
really
it's
beautiful.
so beautiful.
Yeah, actually, it's
After
really
that,
beautiful.
then it's like we just want it to disappear. But
Okay, let's leave the darkness and all that. What about the food? I remember when I came, to perceive the finished food, I will be very honest with you. I didn't I didn't want to perceive, but right now the way I crave for finished food. I remember a friend of mine told me then when I was in language school that, don't worry, that's soon you'll be eating the finished food. I was like, never, not me. What now? I go to the restaurant and then I buy the food. And so how did you experience the shock?
finish.
Yeah, in terms of food.
Okay, the food.
Mm.
To me, the food. It was. I wasn't really shocked, but I was shocked that it was mainly potatoes. I was like, oh wow. And then, of course, like just like you, I think I had that same thing in my mind that I don't think I'll ever like it.
Yeah.
But then, it's like culture. You gradually assimilate and integrate into
Yeah,
it.
that's
So that's
true.
what happened.
Mm.
Especially when we were in school. Every day you go to school,
You have
like
to eat.
lunch,
Yeah.
and it's finished food.
Yeah,
Obviously,
of course.
you won't go and see like
Any other
jollof,
culture.
Ghana jollof or Nigeria jollof. No, that thing is not there. We have potatoes and sometimes pasta and
Rice.
rice too. So when you start eating it, it's like it's a bit weird in the beginning. Like, okay, yeah, but then you gradually get used to it, and it's so good now. Now we can eat it. Like, I mean, we like this potato smooth.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's nice.
Okay, so what's your favorite food the finished favorite food? Like mine, I love this grits. What would I call it in English? I don't know.
Is it like porridge?
Yes,
Porridge.
the rice porridge. I don't know how they mix it, but I love it. I don't mind eating it like every other day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have a favorite finished food? I think so. Yeah. I like this potatoes that they have put in the oven.
Okay.
I've forgotten the name also in Swedish. But the one they put in the oven with korv, sausage.
Sausage.
Yes, and then sometimes like with vegetables inside. Yeah, that one. Or sometimes potato smooth. I don't know the
English name, right?
I don't know. I don't know the English name.
All right. So thank you for explaining your culture shock and all that. Let's go to when you were a student. Many people have been asking me this question: if it's possible for them to come to Finland, study and work. The reason they're asking is because in Nigeria, most of them are Nigerians. In Nigeria, we don't have this system whereby people people study and then work at the same time. I don't know why we have that system where you just only study.
Yeah.
So people are like, they are curious to know if it's possible for them to come here, study, and then work. And again, if it's possible for them to also make their finances, like settle their fee, without thinking of people back home, to help them with in finances.
I think it's very possible. I think I know that it's very possible to do that. Because here in Finland, they provide this opportunity for you to, like, the opportunity is there for you to study and work at the same time, and it's very possible for you to be able to pay your school fees. So for instance, if I use myself as an example, like, you can work during the summer.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I remember my first summer I worked, and then I was able to get my school fees and pay.
Yeah.
And then after the summer, you can get the opportunity to continue working like part-time. During the summer, you work full-time. And then after that, like autumn, when you start school, you work part-time. And then you use it to also you settle your bills here. And then as you are doing that, you get money, you'll be able to save some. And then by the time you reach the next summer, you have gotten money to pay
your fee,
the
right?
next fees. So it's very possible. It's not a problem. It's just to know how to manage the finances. But aside from that, it's very possible.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for answering this question. Let's talk about nursing.
Nursing.
Yes. Many people are interested in studying nursing. So how was your nursing experience?
Wow. If Gloria is my friend, if I should say my nursing experience, everything, I think we will not finish today.
Okay.
But in total, or in summary, I think my nursing experience was, from a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 9 out of 10.
Okay.
It was amazing. It was so good. Like, you learned a lot. You learn. You really learn. Of course, if you are ready to learn, you will learn. That's what I would say. It was nice. And there were also cultural shocks.
Yeah.
During that time, like when you realize that the education system in Finland is completely different from the education system we have back home. Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Even that one, you have to learn how to integrate into it.
Mm.
Learn how to learn in that way. Because sometimes if you decide to use the way you learn back home to learn here, if you don't take care, it will backfire.
Yeah, right?
It will backfire. So,
yeah. Like a lot of people, back home, we cram, and then and then we just come to the exam hall and then pour everything, and that is over. Yeah. You see that here, they don't encourage that. They just want you to learn, to know it.
Yeah.
Then use your words, use the very simple terms, right, to explain what you know, and you get your full mark. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Another, let's call this cultural shock, is the way lecturers interact with students, right? So can you explain how, like, okay, I don't know if you have the opportunity to go to university in your country, but in my country, although you can relate with your lecturers, but it has limits. And the respect it's not respect. I won't call it that respect. Like the fear is too much. You cannot make certain things. Okay, so I would like to explain this to everyone, that it's not really the same way in Africa, like in Finland. Finland have one of the best system of education. You interact with your lecturer, you can tell them anything. They're like your friend, you understand, like your very good friends. They're ready to hear what you have, and then they're ready to also like give you maximum support in whatever aspects